Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy, the Baby Beast, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today, we are going to be talking about the quote-unquote seasonal weapons. I really wouldn't call these seasonal weapons because we don't have a season. It's more of the weapons from the portal, but these are seasonal. Like, we got these weapons this season. All right. So, just to explain this to everyone, if you go to the portal, you can click on all these different selections, right? All these different activities that you could do. These can drop from any activity. However, if you want to farm a certain weapon, there should be any activity in the portal. It could be anyone that has the exact weapon that you want to farm. That's the one that you want to do to focus farm that weapon. If the weapon that you want isn't a part of the focus farm, you just have it's a random drop. Right, and the way the tiers work is you have to get your light level high enough for it to drop a higher tier, and you also have to get your guardian rank high enough to drop a tier above your light level. But let's start off with this origin trait, which is the Bray Legacy. This was the exact same origin trait that was on the Vesper host weapons. And to give you guys a refresher what that does, it says damage with this weapon generates a small amount of ability energy for the closest one that is fully charged. So basically, like, if you shoot something, your closest ability is going to get recharged fully, and then it'll go to the next one. Which, really good origin trait. It doesn't have to be direct hits, but really good origin trait. The first weapon that we are starting off with is the Solar Auto Rifle Ahab Kar. I hope I pronounced that right. And like I said, this drops from portal activities. It can drop randomly for anything. But I want to focus on this weapon for like a more stability weapon. It is a 720 in the energy slot. It's a solar weapon. But for PvP, because 720s are destroying my PvP lobbies right now. Shout out to Ace in the server. He is destroyed by lobbies with the fucking 720s with kinetic tremors. I have it with perpetual motion and kill clip. Now, it's not a kinetic weapon, so it doesn't have killing kinetic tremors. I'm sorry, it's not a kinetic weapon, so it doesn't have killing tremors. But kill clip can drop the TTK down to a 0.58, which is really good. These things already kill extremely fast at a 0.75, dropping it down to a 0.58. And remember, kill clip can be reprocced now, so it's going to destroy. And even like body shot time to kill, it's already 1 second, which that's pretty fast for any weapon for just pure body shots. 1.8 seconds is pretty quick, right? You can also go with Adagio, but that won't really help you. It's gonna take the TTK down to 0.7. Not really that useful, but it can still work, right? And if we're going to go for a PvE role, we have a couple of things we could do. We could do something like Subsistence and Burning Ambition, which, if you don't know what Burning Ambition does, is basically incandescent, but you don't have to get a kill. Like Jolting Feedback, really, where you shoot your target, and if you get enough hits, your target explodes with scorch damage. And then once scorch is, if someone around that target gets scorched, when you shoot them, it does more, right? But Burning Ambition is also here, and we do also have Heal Clip in that third slot, which is really cool. If you're still looking for a PvP role, you don't really like Perpetual Motion, Transcendent Moment is also really good. So this is a light-based weapon, so when you get a kill, it's going to grant extra stability and handling for this weapon. And when you're in Transcendence, you get both stability, handling, range, and aim assist. So really, really good perks. I personally don't like recycled energy, but with the origin trait this weapon has, I could definitely see it being a really good play. We also do have a wacky roll with Grave Robber and Swashbuckler, all really good perks on this really good gun. Now for our second weapon, we have my favorite sniper look. So if you guys don't know, back in Destiny 2 Year 1, there's a sniper called Frigil Jackal, and that was my baby. We finally got it to come back as a reskin of the short line distant, right? So this is a rapid fire sniper that goes in your energy slot, and for PvP, I kind of wanted to stat it out with a lot of stability. And I have it with Lone Wolf and a closing time for that extra handling, range, and aim assist. Now for PvE, there's a couple of different roles. I personally wouldn't use this for PvE. I believe we have a lot of other PvE snipers, and I think this one is just kind of meh, but I could definitely see why you would want to use this in PvE. We still have recycle energy, which, like I said with our last one, really good perk combination. I just personally wouldn't use it, but we do have something like demoralize with outlaw. Not my cup of tea. We have explosive payload with destabilizing rounds. I can definitely see that being used, but what I've recently been seeing while I'm doing the raid is I see triple tap and precision instrument. Now I will explain that next video, which will come out next week, when I go over the raid weapons and like how to do the final boss, because I'm going to be doing carries. If you guys want to get carried through the raid final boss, let me know down in the comment section down below and join my Discord. I will be streaming it next Saturday for sure. I was going to stream it this Saturday, well, yesterday when you guys will be seeing it, but I want to farm my light in trials because trials is really good for light. But anyway, triple tap precision instrument is really good for PvE when you're doing certain mechanics in the raid. Besides that, I personally would not use this role for anything PvE related. I could see someone using Ambitious Assassin and Precision Instrument, or even a Dodgio, which is really weird, but Dodgio does give you that increased 30% damage, so I could definitely see that. Even for like a super killer, right? If you want to go like crazy 2 taps, boom boom, a Dodgio could give you that 30 damage to kill that super. Yeah, I don't think this is a really good PvE sniper, but I could definitely see why someone would use it for PvE if they didn't have a better option. But besides that, PvP is definitely going to be Lone Wolf Closing Time. That's the only perks I can see being on this weapon that I would definitely use in PvP. For our next weapon, we have this sidearm. It is a stasis sidearm. Let me find out how to pronounce this real quick. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm back. It's called Faustus Decline, right? Never seen that word in my life, but it's okay. And it comes with a very, very wacky roll. So this is a 360 sidearm, lightweight. These are really good. I believe this is in the same archetype as Drain. So if you guys know about Drain, you guys know how good these sidearms are. But this comes with the very wacky roll from the sidearm that people were using last season, which is Hipfire Grip and Offhand Strike. That is going to go nuts in Crucible when some people actually find out how to, like, when people find out about this roll and they get it and they use it with Radiant Dance Machines, that's going to be really nuts in Crucible. The one I'm going to be looking for though is Precision Instrument and Perpetual Motion. Precision Instrument is probably not going to help me as much as I wanted to, but hey, it gives me more range, right? There's also Kill Clip here, which drops the TTK down, not by a lot, but it still does. And there's also Sword Logic here, which also drops it drops the precision requirement, which isn't going to help you a lot much. But to be fair, guys, you do not need much with these items. They're already at a 0.67 TTK. You have to be really close. So I think Precision Instrument is kind of on the better option right here, because you get the more range, the more shots you hit. So I know it says crit damage, but you gotta remember, right? You're shooting, your crit damage is going up. That basically means that nothing is changing. So you're shooting for this long distance, and you're going to keep your range up because you keep getting a damage boost every time you hit a shot. So that's what I'm going to be going for personally, because I mean that's what I use Precision Instrument on for my hand cannons. Is basically, it's not for damage, it's for range. But for PvE, we have, of course, Rhymestiller Headstone. I will be picking up this roll in particular because it is really nice. We also can switch out Rhymestiller for Demolitionist for not going for a solar, golly, for not going for a stasis build, right? And if you want a different role in PvP, if you don't like the Perpetual Motion and Precision Instrument, we could also go for Lone Wolf and Snapshots, which still will be doing a lot of work with that aim assist and airborne effectiveness. You could use this for like a on the prowl type of weapon. You can sneak up on people, blast them down in the air, and go about your business. You can even swap out snapshot sights with Kill Clip. I think that would be actually a really good role too, because I mean, if you're using a sidearm, you're already by yourself, you're probably trying to get like a really good flank. It's going to be procced almost all the time, so that's also a really good role. For our next and last weapon, we have the Jurisprudent, which, what is that name, Bungie? Please help a brother out, bro. Anyway, it comes it's a 150, guys. And the thing about scout rifles, if it's not a 260 right now, it is not being used. I see might have being used, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if we get 200 weapon stats, these weapons will become crazy cracked out. But me personally, I'm not using a 150 in Crucible, right? So if you're really looking for that 150 God roll in Crucible, don't know why. This is a stasis scout rifle that you can roll with rapid hit and explosive payload. Which, not mad at you. I'm just questioning you. I'm just slightly judging you. I mean, you could pop off, and I could be the one that's looking stupid, right? It's still a .8 TTK. You could pop off. With 21 range, though, I'm not using this. I'm sorry. I know that there's the range mod that I could take down like 2 range, but that's not helping me either. But go ahead, sit in the back of the map, pop off, bro. I'm proud of you, right? But in PvE, we do have Rhymesealer Headstone, which we already have another gun with this on it. We have plenty of scout rifles with this on it, but still, if you don't have a scout rifle with Rhymesealer Headstone, really good combination. But I do see that we have recycled energy, and that is going to work perfect with the order trait, like I said about the other weapons. And they really want you to ability spam, right? With the new stats and all, this is actually perfect. So recycle energy, headstone if you need a stasis weapon, and plus the stasis weapon builds into the artifact anyway, could be a really good scout rifle. But besides that, dude, I don't really think the scout rifle is doing anything. I wish it was a 260 with precision instrument, and I would have definitely picked it up like immediately, but it's not. And it's kind of disappointing because I like the Braid Tech weapons. They look really sleek and clean. But that's all I got for you guys today. I don't think there's going to be a video this Friday. Probably along with the raid weapons, God roll next Friday. I mean, yeah, next Friday I'll probably have another video because I do have a couple weapons I want to cover. I just haven't got the footage of it yet. Even though I've been using them, I've been playing with my friends a lot, and I don't have the cover. Golly, bro, what is wrong with me today? I don't have the footage to cover it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.